Well, greetings, friends, and welcome to BBP. Recently, I had a conversation with a guy who tried to poke holes in the Bible using his intellect as an excuse to avoid the true message of this word. Now, I've known this guy for a long time, and I know he doesn't believe in Jesus Christ. In fact, he loves to point that out every time we talk. So he starts in on his arguments about why he doesn't believe in God, and if God exists, who created him? He couldn't have created himself. And why does God allow innocent people to suffer and die? And we have no proof that he created the earth in 6 days. That just can't be done. All these questions and doubts about the nature of God. And I just let him go on and on like I always do. And when he finished, I did a different approach this time. He's never liked my answers before, so I came at it from a different angle. And I said, dude, you don't know anything more about God today than you did 25 years ago, because you're trying to solve a calculus equation without first understanding simple math. Take a look at this. Now, this brings back some nightmares from college. But there are parts of the Bible as complicated as this equation. The book of Revelation, the book of Romans come to mind. Some very difficult passages to understand. Now take a look at this. Is that a bit easier? Well, of course it is. The gospel of Jesus Christ is like this. It's so simple even a child can understand it. Now, in terms of math, you're never going to understand this if you first don't believe this is true. Until you come to terms with the fact that Jesus Christ is who he says he is, you're never going to understand the things of the Bible. And the Word of God even tells us that the Word of God is foolishness to those who don't believe in Jesus. So it's pointless to even try to reason with someone who doesn't accept that Jesus Christ is who he says he is. Once you understand that 2 + 2 = 4, then you're positioned to start learning more about math until one day you find that you can solve those big equations. And when you accept that Jesus Christ is God in the flesh, sent to earth to pay the price we couldn't pay, then you can start learning more about the Word of God, and it will start making sense. Too many people let their so-called intellect get in the way of eternity in heaven. And that's a shame. The little old preacher from Texas, J. Vernon McGee, he always said that there are no intellectual barriers to understanding the gospel of Jesus. It's the simplest message to understand. There are only sin barriers in our hearts that prevent us from accepting it, because we know that once we accept this as truth, then we have to conform our lives to fit that truth. Friends, don't let your finite intellect keep you out of heaven. Eternity may be a difficult concept to understand, but the truth that leads to it is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Well, thank you for joining me here today. I'll see you right back here next week. Until then, you keep your eyes on Jesus and not on your troubles. Thank you.